So I've been adding this method of speaking positive phrases to myself during my walks. These are just words of affirmation that I say out loud, and it felt a little bit weird at first, to be honest with you. I honestly feel like sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. We can say things or do things to ourselves that put us in position to almost fail. My dad and I were talking about the lotus flower in the Odyssey and how the lotus flower kind of represented self-medication. And sometimes we can use anything to self-medicate. We can use words, we can use food, we can use substances. Sometimes we can use anything we can to keep ourselves from facing the reality. So today's question is, what are you choosing to self-medicate with?
Good morning. Hope you all are doing well. Today is my third interview, and I have chosen to just kind of go ahead and do our walk and kind of keep things the same. And after this walk, I'll go and kind of do a little bit of preparation, let's get my mind right. But outside of that, I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna continue to do what I normally do, and if the opportunity is there, it's there. And I'm not gonna put too much stress or strain on it. Hoping to have a good conversation. Again, it was asked for me to apply for this particular position. I don't wanna go in it, with the mindset, I gotta prove this or prove that. I really just want to be myself, and hopefully that is good enough to allow me to have this position, and also, just give me the opportunity to decide whether I want to get back in the work field or not. So once I get an opportunity, you'll be able to make the decision, but you can't make decisions without opportunities. So the decision makes itself for you. So I want to have opportunities available. I want to have the opportunities to, make decisions that I want to make. And this is a step forward in that direction. So I'm happy, I'm excited, and have a sense of calm this morning. So I hope that you all are doing the same in your endeavors, just pursuing it, and hopefully good things will come of it. So I'm wishing you all the best. I got some things that I want to say to myself. Yesterday, I was starting this habit of talking to myself on the walk and telling myself things that I need to hear, just speaking words of affirmation to myself, saying what I need to hear, right? You're capable, you're getting stronger, you can do this, things like that. Using the word I as well, I am capable. Those are things that we need to tell ourselves on repeat to combat some of the things we tell ourselves that are not positive, right? Hope you all have a great workout, great day, whatever it is. Let's get to it. So we had a great walk. About to get this workout in real quick. Get these squats stuff done. But I'm gonna switch it up just a little bit just to make it fun for myself.
So yeah, I started speaking positive phrases into my life just a couple of days ago, to be honest with you. I've done it before, but I've started to just add it into my routine. I think I need to add a few things to my routine, but I'll kind of slowly roll into these things. But I'm adding things into my daily routine pretty much every week to really fine tune what it is that I'm trying to do here. The workouts have been getting hard and more difficult, to be honest with you. Actually, no, well, they're getting easier, but it becomes difficult because I know how hard it is. When I first started doing it, or when I first even came up with it, I thought it would be something simple that I could do, but then it turned out to be one of the hardest workouts I have done in a long time. Before, I think I would try to find like little moments or things to kind of help me like mask how I was feeling, or help me get over or facing the reality of what I was experiencing. Now I find myself trying to find opportunities to face what I'm dealing with, to face my health, to face my my physique, my fitness, to test myself, to see how far I can push. And it's this funny thing about like once you start moving forward and start like asking the right questions and doing the right things, you start to see like, well, man, how far can I take this? Okay, so I just finished doing some research for this position, and you know what? I'm fairly calm. After researching and understanding and like looking at each of the requirements that they're asking for, I've been doing all that stuff for a long time. I've been doing this stuff without having a specific or formal name for it. In my previous jobs, I had to wear so many hats that I didn't understand that was what I was doing. I can see why the last interview, the guy was like, "Oh, I think you should, go for this position." I'm gonna clean this room, make this bed, get ready for the interview. I got about an hour, I think, an hour or so. Hour and a half. So I'm gonna call my friend back, and then I'm going to get ready for the interview. Okay, so about to hop into my interview. I decided to switch up to come down here to the office just because I felt like there was too much going on, seeing the kids running around and all the other stuff. Also, Tiffany needed to take Carter to an eye appointment. Okay, I think that went well. We talked for about 40 minutes, and there were some things that I don't have on my resume that he's looking for, but I also was honest about the things that I don't have and the experience that I have and how it relates. And really great guy. Seems like he's also willing to work with me for an entire year to get me up to speed on the position and what is required and what needs to be done. So I think it'll be a great opportunity. So if I'm being honest, the interview went well. We had an awesome opportunity to talk, and I felt like I was fairly quick on my feet with some of the questions that he asked. But I also felt like I did a good job just being honest. Like, I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. I can tell you how some of these things that you are looking for, how they relate to me and what experience I have with them. But I can't tell you that, oh yeah, I'm the perfect candidate and I know everything. I was happy to see that there was an opportunity to learn and to grow within the company. One of the things that he talked about was the opportunity to have a whole year of just like understanding. And I'm like, I can learn anything in a year. Like, sure, you want to give me that opportunity for a whole year to learn and grow and understand what is happening and why it's happening. I can do that. And so the more and more I researched, the more and more I understood what some of the terms and the prerequisites were, the more I found opportunities that they kind of aligned with what I've done and who I am. And so, yeah, this is a quality engineer position. And I definitely can see how, like, what I've been doing up until this point has led to me having the opportunity to potentially do something like this. I think it aligns with who I am. I think it aligns with what I want to be. The systems that they're asking to put in place are some of the same systems that I've been using and talking to you about. The 5 whys. That's actually, a risk mitigation, technique, right? And it's something that I learned in philosophy when I was in college and undergrad, and just understanding like how to ask the right question. I believe I talked about this before, but asking yourself those questions and finding the root cause of those problems. Root cause analysis is what I was thinking about. But root cause analysis is something that I've been doing in this, right? Finding the root cause of the issues that I'm dealing with and putting systems in place to help you keep that from happening again, right? And so it's an awesome opportunity. And I feel like I think it relates to a lot to what I do and how I've operated, and just unknowingly operating in that way. But now I can put terms and concepts to them. We talked for over 40 minutes. I think it was a great interview, and I'm excited for the opportunity if it does present itself to me. So there's opportunity for some travel as well, which would be cool to see the world as well. So yeah, I'm happy about where it went and how it went. So wish me luck.